Good morning, Raritan High School. I'm Ashley Marino, and you're watching Rocket News.
And I'm Dan Lugli. Today is Friday, May 25th, and here are your announcements.
You can call me what you wanna, I ain't giving you $1 this time, I ain't gonna run away. You might knock me down, but I will get back up again. You can call it how you wanna, I ain't giving you $1 this time, I ain't gonna run away.
Attention seniors, prom bids are now on sale. We will be selling bids from Monday, May 21st through Friday, June 1st. No bids can be purchased after June 1st. Bids will be sold before and after school in the Fab Lab. Bids are $60 each and can be purchased using cash or check. If writing a check, please make it payable to Raritan High School. You will not be allowed to purchase a bid if you have a fine for either the cafeteria, main office, or a combination of the two. Also, you will not be allowed to purchase a bid if you have numerous outstanding office detentions. If you have any questions, please see Berg, Dempsey, Ashley, Julia, Chloe, or Megan. Hope to see everyone there.
Interested in becoming a leader of the school? Student Council is holding elections for next year's classes and executive board. To get a packet or for more information, see Miss Meeker in F23 or Miss Schiller in J2 or your class advisor. Packets are due today. And now to Greg with the headlines.
Good morning, Raritan High School. I'm Gregory Walsh, and these are the headlines. On Monday, May 28th, the Hazlet Township will have a ceremony for Memorial Day to remember those who served our country. The location of the event will be held at 1776 Union Ave in Veterans Memorial Park at 10 a.m. Admission to get into this event is free to anyone to attend, and refreshments will be served at the Cullen Center after the ceremony. Congolese officials say that at least 49 people have died after a boat tipped over on the Congo River in the country's northwest. The vice governor of Tishupa province, Richard Mabayo Iluka, says the boat was taking people from Mankoto to Mbandaka City on Thursday, but capsized just outside of Wafania. He tells the Associated Press that a team has been dispatched to investigate and get a more realistic death toll. Russia is rejecting the claim by the Netherlands and Australia that it is legally responsible for the downing of Malaysia Airlines Flight 17 over war-ravaged eastern Ukraine nearly 4 years ago, killing all 298 people on board. The accusations came a day after international investigators announced that the missile system that brought down the plane was whisked into Ukraine from a Russian military unit. President Donald Trump disregarded a federal court judge who ruled that it was unconstitutional for him to block people on Twitter over their political differences. The judge ruled that comments to Trump's personal Twitter account and other officials in the U.S. government were public forums, and that blocking counts for voicing their view breaks the First Amendment of the Constitution. A woman using Amazon Echo in Oregon says she was shocked to learn her Echo was recording a conversation with her husband without them knowing, then sent the audio message to one of his employees in Seattle. This had occurred about 2 weeks ago after the coworker informed her about the message. Luckily, the message included chats about hardwood floors and nothing worth being kept confidential. On Thursday at 10 a.m., a charter bus was pulled over near exit 116 on the Garden State Parkway when the bus suddenly burst into flames. Due to the fire, all lanes southbound near exit 116 have been closed. According to the witnesses, they said that everyone was off the bus and there are no reports of any injuries. Officials say that the bus was mostly carrying senior citizens and have appeared to have been on their way to Atlantic City. That's all for today. This has been the Headlines with Gregory Walsh. Now let's go to another episode of Glum Reviews with Derek.
Hey, yeah, I wanna shoot, baby, shoot. Well, 2 years after the release of the original Deadpool, with its snarkiness and dark humor, the film's success guaranteed an outset for a sequel. But therein lies the problem, where movies like this try to recapture that lightning in a bottle. Just won't happen. But nonetheless, let's talk about this thing. From the director of the first John Wick and Atomic Blonde comes Deadpool 2. My name is Glenn Walker, now let's begin. Deadpool 2 continues the story of the titular merc with the mouth, still continuously breaking the fourth wall and spewing pop culture references. Ryan Reynolds really does a great job yet again. The sequel actually does a great job of avoiding the potholes of failure, by steering around and using a more of the same approach from the first Deadpool. Despite lacking a bit of the freshness from the first film, the sequel is funny, energetic, and determined not to take itself too seriously. Except when it does. Do the filmmakers try a bit too hard at times? Yeah, burdened by expectations. How could they not be? The bottom line is, if you love the first Deadpool movie, you will certainly enjoy the sequel. Maybe not as much, but it's your opinion. I thoroughly enjoyed seeing Josh Brolin's performance as the character Cable. Certainly more nuanced than Thanos. I also found myself surprised enjoying Zazie Beetz' performance as Domino. And I gotta say, I love the hair. Deadpool 2 still managed to retain its comedy from the first film. And I'll be completely honest here, the ending credit sequence to the film is certainly something to behold. While it's not as groundbreaking as its predecessor, the movie does present a contrast to serious endeavors like Infinity War, and the light touch is just perfect for a summer breeze. So I'm gonna give Deadpool 2 a 4 out of 5. Very light, though.
This year's film festival will take place on June 20th. All entries are due no later than Friday, June 8th. This year's categories include music videos, short films, news packages, commercials/PSAs, trailers, and stop motion. Stop by the Media Center for an entry form. See Mrs. Herrick, Miss Robinson, or Mr. Leonard with any questions. Senior questionnaires are due immediately in guidance. If you need another copy, please stop by. And before we go, let's go to Ryan for another episode of Spore Sports.
Start the circus music, it's Spore Sports. Mets vs. Brewers, inning 1. Bases juice, here's Devin Mazzaraco, giving the pitcher a black eye, but then gets revenge by getting him out, but then gets other revenge, and the run comes in, it's 1-0 Mets. 5th inning, Asubo Cabrera loops it into the gap, and it's going to be an RBI double, giving the Mets a 3-0 lead. Here's a 5th inning still, Wilmer Flores with a duck fart that ends up being a base hit. Cabrera scores in from second, and the Mets now lead 4-0. 7th inning still. Here's Devin Mazzaraco, throws into third baseline for an RBI double. And that's going to be it. The Mets going to win it. All around good game. 5-0 against the Brewers. Yankees versus Rangers. Let's start cooking with D.D. Gregorius smacks the ball deep right field, and that's gone. A 2-run shot for the Yankees, and they lead 2-0. 2 innings later, here's the red-hot Neil Walker, drills it deep center field, and that ball's gone more than my hairline. See ya, it's a home run, Neil Walker. Rangers on offense now. Here's Guzman. He line drives it deep to left field, and that ball is gone. It's now a 3-run homer for the Rangers, and now they take a 5-4 lead. Yanks tie it up. Next inning, here's Gleyber Torres. Hammers it deep left field. That ball is like my hairline again. It's gone! See ya! Same inning. Here's Judge, and that ball is a rocket to left center field. NASA, did you see that? It's gone! 446 feet. 2-run shot, Yankees lead 10-5. Rangers trying to make a comeback. Here's Mazur, hits it right at the CC. Didi tries to make a play but doesn't get it. And the run comes in, it's now 10-7 Rangers. Bottom 6, bases juice. Here's Jerickson Profar, and he yams it into the gap. And it's going to be a 3-run double, and the Rangers take the lead once again at 11-10. And Neil Valletta seals the game in the 8th inning with an RBI single, and the Rangers win a game down 10-5, now 12-10 dub as they win the series 2 out of 3. Yankees' first loss series since the Red Sox the first time.
I'm sorry if I missed your call. Lately I'm just tripping off this. I'm not really used to you calling me back, but I'm way too gone and I'm out of it. And I'm way too gone and I'm out of it. And I'm way too gone and I'm out of it. I'm not really used to you calling me back, but I'm way too gone and I'm out of it.
That's it for Rocket News. I'm Ashley Marino. Thank you for watching.
And I'm Dan Lugli. Have a fabulous Friday.